Hey guys, it's Phantom here, and in today's video, I am going to be going over the spring update in its entirety and pretty much giving my thoughts about it. So anyways, this is pretty much going to be, though, my first real video since coming back from my break, and oh my god, I just recently looked at, the Wizard101 news, and there's a whole lot to go over. There is a lot of stuff coming to the game in this update, and I mean, most of it for the better. It all just looks so crazy. So anyways, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. And I mean, first things first, if you guys haven't noticed already, I mean, just look at the arena. Oh my god, they just totally revamped, the design of the entire thing. It looks really good now, just a vast improvement, compared to what we had before. So yeah, as you'll kind of just notice, they've moved a bunch of things around and just, have obviously made everything look really different. Here's Roland Silverheart right here, right next to the Diego statue in the middle of it all, which by the way looks super sick. You got Jordo Mistborn over there and his jewels. You've got, I think this is actually a new NPC right here where you can redeem your blue arena tickets just on, it seems like these are just the normal reagents with just different names because you buy them with arena tickets. That might be kind of what's going on here. Yeah, you've got like all of your warlord jewels and all of that. I'm not actually sure if these are any different than just like regular reagents, with just a different name. I'm honestly not sure, but yeah, you got this guy right here, and then he's also got a crafting section as well to him where, okay, it looks like you can actually craft some bundle gear here. You can actually craft some bundle gear, and then this guy also has a crafting section, available right here where you can, it seems like you can buy the recipe for lots of different bundle gear just using like these metal reagents, I guess. Is this kind of just like all you use to craft everything? It looks like it, and I'm guessing you can get these metal reagents from just like doing PvP normally. And then obviously if you collect enough, you can craft some of the special gear that this guy has here. So yeah, there's this they have this bundle gear available. There is also, it looks like there is new stitch gear that was added as well, which you can, okay, so you actually do need, alright, so you actually do need these specified PvP reagents. It looks like okay, so these are actually like used for a different purpose. Okay, that's what I was trying to kind of figure out, because they look exactly like, this kind of looks like your just average Peridot, when in reality, it's a duelist Peridot and you can use it, blah blah blah, for the special recipes. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so they got some Celestian Gear here, alright, but it doesn't actually have the look. I remember reading about this. So yeah, they're selling gear, they're selling like pack gear and bundle gear that doesn't necessarily have, right, like the same look, kind of like as the original piece of gear, but the stats are basically the same. So if you're like going for the gear for its stats, you can just go ahead and buy it directly from this guy. You've also got this Highland Champions Kit. Okay, so this little piece of gear right here is level 150 plus at least, and that's some very interesting stats. From what I can see right here, the stats actually don't seem too bad on, these pieces of gear, but then again, I don't really PvP, so I don't really know the appropriate, stats to get to win and all that stuff, but it looks like there is one set for each school. Well, there's one, level 50 and up set, there's a level 100 and up set, and then there's a level 150 and up set to, correspond with all of the the 3 new PvP leagues and the levels required to access those and whatnot, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, so it seems like there is a set for each school, with just a different name. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure, once again, not being a PvPer myself, don't really know how this is gonna affect things, but it's available here for you guys if you want it. Also, yeah, just new cosmetic gear right here. You got, this is the knight's robe. We already kind of looked at the hat from before. You can also get like, the motorist overcoat, so you can get pack gear as well. This is just all of the gear. It looks quite interesting, as you can see, but it's definitely cool that they are making it available though in this certain kind of way. But yeah, they've just got a lot of stuff here, a lot of different cosmetics as well. There's like these weird kind of card wand type things that you guys should definitely check out. Hold on, where were there, like, yeah, you got like the Overlord's cards type of thing. So I mean, yeah, this is like all in the wands category. So you've got a bunch of new stuff that you can craft here that you can choose from, so it's definitely super cool that this guy's here. But yeah, just taking a look at the arena once again, you've got like a section for Beastmoon, you got a section for Decathlon, and then you got a bunch of other kind of different little alcoves right here. I'm not exactly sure what these are going to be used for, but they're probably going to be used for just, well, things in the future. So yeah, but anyways, this is all really cool stuff though, but I don't want this video to be too long though, so we're gonna go ahead and move on. PvP honestly seems like it was treated really nicely in this spring update. Like, they just added a lot to it, and these leagues are just honestly one small part of it, but I thought I would go ahead and go over them real quick. So essentially, you've got your Master League, Legendary League, Premier League, as well as Exalted League that players are, you know, going to be able to join and pretty much PvP in. So the Master League is available to players that are levels 40 through 50. The Legendary League is available to players that are, you know, levels 60 through 69. The Exalted League is going to be available to wizards that are level 100 through level 109. And then, of course, you've got the Premier League, which is going to be available to people from 140 to 150. So, you know, it kind of just organizes players based on a small range of levels and pits them, you know, against each other, while, you know, the entire league kind of has its own little, like, rule set that players have to follow, that, you know, the match kind of adheres to. So it's really cool. It's, you know, just kind of a cool new matchmaking system for, you know, the players that want to participate in it. And, you know, honestly, like I said, not being much of a PvP person myself, I can't see how this is gonna affect things too much, but I think that it's definitely cool that it exists. So definitely excited for people to try that out. I would also like to mention that the old PvP rating system has now been replaced by a ELO rating system, and basically what that means for the game and how that kind of changes things and how it kind of changes the way that you earn rating as, you know, you go up in the PvP standings is pretty much it is going to depend on like your current PvP rating and the PvP rating of the person that you are fighting against. So pretty much if the person that you're fighting against has like a, you know, low PvP rating, then you're not gonna get that much rating out of beating them, whereas if they have like a higher rating, you'll get a lot more rating, you know, for beating them, for beating someone who basically has like a higher PvP rating for you. So the game's essentially like rewarding you more for beating people that are like, you have a higher PvP standing than you, basically. Apparently KingsIsle has also added new kind of dual school gear into the game to pretty much like more so encourage dual school play among their player base, which is something that I was not aware of them actually trying to do, but apparently that is something that they want. So they are going to, or well, they already added actually new dual school gear that is in, I'm pretty sure the worlds are Dragonspire Chrysalis as well as Lemuria, and it says that you need to defeat the world bosses to actually get this gear, and I'm guessing they mean just like the final bosses, probably, most likely. I'm just gonna guess what that means. It's kind of like worded weirdly in the update notes, but yeah, apparently that is actually something that they did. So my guess, I suppose, is that yeah, you're going to get new dual school gear from bosses like Malistaire, Morganth, as well as, you know, all of the heroes of Lemuria. So yeah, anyways, definitely go ahead and look out for that new gear though. Definitely pretty exciting stuff right there. They also added this feature to kind of go along with the whole PvP leagues and stuff, because you know how since you need to be within a certain range of levels to be in like a certain league, obviously you're probably not going to want to level up too much, right? But you're still going to want to do things inside of the game that you might earn experience from. So that's what this locking level feature is for, and pretty much what it does is, yeah, any experience points you earn after locking your level will be restored when you click the unlock level button. So pretty much you can lock your level, right, and then you can continue to earn experience from just doing various things throughout the game. However, your level isn't going to change, but your experience is still going to be collected. And you know, when you finally actually do want to level up, you can go ahead and unlock your level, and it's going to restore all of the experience that pretty much you like would have gotten from all of that leveling, you know, during the time in which your level was locked, of course. So this is definitely actually a a really cool feature. I could definitely see people, especially in the PvP community, like just utilizing this quite a bit. So yeah, this is definitely really cool. And they also mentioned how you could definitely use this feature for like other things in the game, such as like, you know, undertaking certain challenges that you set for yourself. Like, for example, how far in the game could I make it with just being level 50, right, and going and doing all the quests? Because now you can actually do that. You can actually do that by going ahead and locking your level. So yeah, I think this is definitely a really cool thing. KingsIsle also implemented a new loyalty program for its members, so pretty much people with membership can go ahead and once a month, you know, go to this like loyalty genie type person and pretty much claim their tokens, you know, for the new month. So basically, you just saw me claim my tokens. Since I'm loyalty tier 4 and have had my membership for quite a while, you can, yeah, maintain consecutive months of membership, as it says right here, to increase your loyalty tier, which will therefore, you know, increase the tokens that you get at the beginning of each month. So there you go. I mean, you just saw me claim tokens right here, and you can use these tokens to actually buy things from the special loyalty shop here. So they've got, like, you know, some cool new insignia gear to get. You can get a couple of the new packs. You can get the Doomsday Crockhorde pack, you know, Spell Elemental pack, as well as, you know, elixirs for member benefits, skeleton keys, and I believe this jetpack is actually from, I think this jetpack is from a bundle. So yeah, you can get definitely a lot of exclusive items here in the loyalty shop. I mean, I definitely think this is, you know, a super positive change for the game. You know, just them kind of treating their members better, you know, just giving us a little bit more when they don't, you know, really have to. I think it's definitely super cool. I'll probably be saving my loyalty tokens up for a bit. Not exactly sure for what, but I don't know. I'm assuming there's going to be, you know, new items in the shop every once in a while, and yeah, I don't know. I'll probably just save mine for something that, like, I really want, but there's actually a decent amount of good stuff in here, so definitely proud of them for doing something like this. There is also a new system of magic in the game, and that is going to be the system of cantrips that you actually go ahead up to this guy, Abner K. Doodle here, this NPC, you know, right here smack in the middle of the commons, and you pretty much talk to him about cantrips. Cantrips themselves are pretty much as described by KingsIsle, a way for, you know, our wizards here to cast spells outside of battle pretty much at any time in the game. Now, there are a ton of different types of cantrips, though, different types of cantrip spells. There are flourish cantrips that it mentions here, you know, that they're spells that produce a personal magical effect, so I'm guessing that's just like some sort of cosmetic type thing. There's also teleport cantrips that can take you into new locations quickly, so I'm not actually sure how those are going to work exactly and how they're going to be different from just like all of our little like teleport buttons and set marks and stuff and whatnot. I guess it's probably just going to be, yeah, some sort of like quicker way to travel to, you know, just like specified locations that, you know, you wouldn't normally be able to, you know, get to that quickly otherwise. So, you know, that is definitely really cool. There's also radiance cantrips, and these can create a beneficial effect in a large area for a limited amount of time. So, okay, yeah, anyone who's kind of like within the area of the radiance cantrip will receive things like such as healing and like fishing luck and stuff like that, which is definitely super cool as well. There's also ritual cantrips, and these allow you to cast magical energy at a target. So I'm guessing these are going to kind of take the form of like, you know, your more typical spells. Maybe that's kind of like what we like saw in, I'm not sure what exact video it was like some sort of trailer, I think, for like the spring update, in which like someone casted a unicorn spell like outside of the battle to heal the person like within the battle. I'm guessing that's kind of what that's going to take the form of. And then there's also something called sigil support cantrips that are coming to the game in the future. All right, so that is definitely super interesting. I really did not expect them to release something, you know, quite as big as this into the game. Cantrips. That's really interesting, definitely, especially, you know, as a way to like help someone that's like, you know, in combat when you're not actually in combat, you know, when you're like outside of their battle. I think That's definitely extremely cool, and something like this probably should have been in the game a long time ago. But I mean, hey, better late than never. It seems, you know, really cool, and I definitely can't wait to explore Cantrips more, that's for sure. King's Isle also made the decision to add spell elements to all of the Arc 1 spells, so now you can actually, you know, collect spell elements for those spells and go ahead and level them up, actually just by doing the main quest line, you know, just by doing the main quest line. You're literally going to be able to earn spell elements to level up your Arc 1 spells and make them even stronger, which I think is just absolutely awesome. You're also going to be able to, you know, get these new spell elements from like just different Arc 1 bosses around the spiral, as well as you can also use your pet adventure power. Apparently you can use the appropriate pet adventure power to earn these spell elements as well. So I don't actually know too much about that, but that's another way to get them. And apparently there's also going to be a new kind of chest available that can be opened by actually using cantrips that have these spell elements in them, apparently. So there's some sort of new spell element chest out there that uses the new cantrip system to open it, which I think is definitely really cool. So those are just some of the ways that you can get those new spell elements, but that is really cool though. I definitely think all the Arc 1 spells for sure need to be updated, and I am glad, you know, that they finally are, and that it's not, you know, coinciding with some other like pay to win feature in the game. I think that's definitely, yeah, a really cool thing. There is also a new Beastmoon map as well as new Beastmoon forms, but I'm not really gonna go over the specifics of that just because I don't actually do Beastmoon too much. There is also, just, you know, touching on the little things, there's also a new pack out right now called the Unforgiven Dead Pack. It definitely looks pretty interesting. Let me know if you guys want to see a video of me opening this. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but hey, if that's something you guys still want to see, I'll be more than happy to provide that for you all. So yeah, Unforgiven Dead Pack. There's also a new gauntlet that goes along with it. You know, let me know if you guys want me to do that as well, you know, just because it is new content in the game technically. So yeah, I think that could definitely be interesting. There is also a new little social kiosk that I want to go ahead maybe and take a look at real quick just before I end off the video. I think it's located in Old Town. It's like right by, actually I don't remember which street it was. It might have been Triton Avenue. I honestly have no idea, but there is a new little kiosk, not that kiosk, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's this one right here. There is the social kiosk, which basically you can pretty much just use it to like join someone's adventure party. It looks like there's no, okay, someone like might have put their adventure party here. Okay, there's the Indomitable Warlocks, you know, they're here if you guys want to go ahead and use this to join them. But yeah, pretty much that's a way to join, you know, the whole adventure party type thing. I don't know, I haven't like delved too much into all that stuff, but I know that they definitely want to kind of make the whole social side of this game bigger. So that's just, you know, this is just kind of one of the ways by which they're doing that. But anyways, that is pretty much going to be it though for this video, everyone. Just me going over our spring update, the spring update that we have right now, and just kind of taking a look at what's going on and giving some of my thoughts on it. So anyways though, I hope you guys did enjoy this video of mine, the first video of mine, the first real video of mine, you know, just kind of coming back and going over the update. Yeah, and I just want to say, hopefully this did inform you. If you guys have enjoyed though, you could always leave a like on the video or subscribe to the channel. Going strong once again, back to posting videos. It's pretty cool. So yeah, let me know what else you guys want to see though in the future. And with all that being said, take care and peace out, guys.